Oh, oh, drums thunder across the distant peaks. The army marches along the winding trails. Banners flutter in the morning breeze. Red dust clings to their departing heels. He goes forth, following the call of the land. Sword and blade held close within his heart. He departs without a backward glance. She stands on the porch, watching him go. Clouds sing low beyond the border passes. Misty veils shroud 1,000 mountains. A young child clings to its mother's arms, gazing out toward the distant horizon. To what distant lands has he vanished, leaving someone to wait in choked up sorrow through the long night? Over how many bridges has he crossed, leaving someone to embrace the lonely moonlight? Year after year, he has gone far, so very far away. Time flies past like a fleeting shadow over the roof. Winter gives way to summer, yet news of him drifts back like wisps of smoke. Leaves fall upon the ancient threshold. A sorrowful breeze follows the midday sun. Cradling her child, the mother wonders, when, oh when will my husband return? Through the long night she hears the rising wind. A slender moon casts its light upon the steps. A lifetime spent in waiting, wearing thin the soft fabric of her sleep. To what distant lands has he vanished, leaving someone to wait in choked up sorrow through the long night? Over how many bridges has he crossed, leaving someone to embrace the lonely moonlight? Year after year, I pray the wind may carry glad tidings across 1,000 mountains, that he amidst the smoke and fire may survive the ravages of battle. I pray that the passing years will not dim the bonds of love and duty, that he who went to defend the nation may return to a life of peace and warmth. To what distant lands has he vanished? The blue sky above still holds the same hue of longing. Over how many miles of arduous journey has he traveled, leaving someone to stand, child in arms, gazing back toward their homeland? He has gone forth through wind and frost, leaving someone behind, turned to stone in her waiting. When in the days to come all storms have passed, may the traveler return to the one who waits. Drums thunder across the distant peaks as soldiers march along the winding trails. Banners flutter in the morning breeze, and red dust clings to their departing heels. He follows the call of the land and rivers, bearing his sword and duty deep within his heart. rooftops. From winter into summer seasons, news of him drifts back like wisps of smoke. Leaves fall upon the ancient threshold, and a sorrowful breeze follows the midday sun. Cradling her child, the mother wonders, when, oh when, will my husband return? To what distant lands has he departed? Yet the blue sky still holds the same hue of longing. Over how many weary miles has he traveled, leaving someone to stay?